Hi, I'm Amy and welcome to my channel. As this is my first video, I'm just going to talk a little bit about who I am and what you can expect from the channel, really. I have uploaded a few shorts and I have gained a few subscribers from that, so to those people, hi. You probably already know what my channel is going to be about, but with posting long form videos I just thought a proper introduction would be best. Just a quick disclaimer, I have written prompts in a notebook because I'm a bit slow, my brain doesn't work great and I'm gonna forget what I wanted to say, so yeah, if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. But yeah, so just gonna sort of jump into it. Another thing, an apology as well, I'm quite a rambler, so yeah, I do apologise in advance if I do a lot of rambling. Just trying to figure things out, really. Like, I have uploaded a few videos on this channel previously and they were Animal Crossing gameplay videos, so that was okay, but having my face in it is like a bit of a different ball game, so yeah, I might ramble a little bit. I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest, so yeah, I suppose I'll just start about who I am, grab a cup of tea and enjoy my rambling, I guess. Anyway, I'm Amy, I'm almost 27, and I'm a mum of two, so I have a 6-year-old son and a 3-month-old daughter. I also have 2 Siberian Huskies. I'll put a picture of them up at some point, either up here or up there. But yeah, I have 2 Siberian Huskies and I have a rabbit as well, so my life is pretty busy, to be honest. It's generally chaos in my house. Currently my son's at his nan's and the baby's asleep and I've trapped the dogs in the kitchen so they can't interrupt me because I just need to do this first one by myself, basically. But yeah, so that's me. You might see well, probably most likely the baby you'll see in videos a lot because she doesn't really like to be put down, and the dogs you might see too. I assume my son will probably try and stay out of them, but he might make an appearance sometimes. Who knows? So yeah, I'm currently on maternity leave. Obviously, like I said, I have a 3-month-old baby. My usual job is there is hair in my eye. Sorry. My usual job is as a dog groomer, and I had to leave with maternity leave pretty early, to be honest, because to anyone who's been pregnant and had pelvic girdle pain before, I had that and it was awful. I could barely walk around or stand, so dog grooming was kind of out of the question. I couldn't, like, well, I stand to groom dogs sitting down. It's, if anyone again is a dog groomer, you understand it's quite hard to sit down and groom a dog. You need to like bend yourself around them and stuff, and I just couldn't do it with the pain I was in, so I was off from quite early. So I was stuck at home a lot, bored, because again I couldn't walk around much, so there wasn't really much I could do. So while my little boy was in school or my partner was in work, I was literally just sat in the house doing nothing. I was so bored. And it was then that I decided to pick my crochet hook back up again. I did start crocheting about 7 years ago. It was actually when I was pregnant with my son, because my nan had made him a blanket and like a few hats and stuff, and I thought, ooh, that looks fun, I'll give that a try. And I made him a blanket. I tried knitting as well, but I could not do that. This hand does not cooperate. Even crocheting, I do it weird. You'll see in my videos to come how I crochet is a bit strange, because I physically can't really do anything other than just hold the plushie in this hand. It's useless. I'm very right-handed. So yeah, knitting, could not get the hang of, but I did crochet my blankets, and then I kind of give it up really when he was born. So yeah, I decided to crochet the baby blanket, which is here. The blanket is done as far as granny squares and all put together. However, I have not weaved ends. That seemed like such a monumental task. I was like, absolutely not. So I do a couple every now and then, like, so you can see here, this one doesn't have ends, but pretty much there's a lot of ends to put in. Yeah, that I should have started with something a bit more simpler, because that was just like, whoa, and too many ends. So yeah, anyway, I made the baby a blanket. And I did decide I wanted to make her a mobile for above her crib, which I have not started. So I went onto YouTube, because that's sort of how I taught myself how to do it, to look for every room's woodland themed, so I wanted like mushrooms, deers, like little leaves and stuff. So I went onto YouTube to have a look and stumbled across amigurumi. And the first thing I made, I have here with me, was this. So it's little mushy boy or something like that, mushroom boy, and it's so cute. And I mean, I just had a bit of this blush yarn, it's Flutter by Chunky, left over from the blanket, so I just kind of made it with that. It's not amazing, it's got holes and stuff, like it's totally not perfect, but it's still cute. And I take the baby's monthly pictures next to it every month, and she loves it, she cuddles it. It's cute. Obviously I'm careful with the safety eyes. I wouldn't leave her with it unattended, as I know they're not recommended for kids under 3 years old. But yeah, it's a cute little thing that she'll get to keep. It's my first one. So yeah, I did make that, and I enjoyed it so much. I loved it. I was like, wow, look, I've made like a teddy, that's amazing. So I was buzzing with myself. And I went on to look at other patterns and start doing other things as well. Started ordering more and more yarn, and I was really getting into it. So yeah, that's kind of how I stumbled across amigurumi. So I would sit and I would crochet, and I would watch crochet videos on YouTube as well. So my favourites were Katie Being Creative, Crochet by Jenna, and not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly, so I apologise if I am saying it incorrectly, but Lumi L Art, I really enjoy her videos as well, so I loved watching those, and it inspired me to carry on and make more things. I've lost my little remote. Where's it gone? There it is. To stop the videos. Yeah, it inspired me to start making more things, so I made more and more, and I decided after a little while I'd like to sell these. I had so many. I just wanted to keep making new things. I literally had so many. I couldn't keep them all for myself or for the baby or my son. However, my son does have a lot of plushies. He must have like 10 in his bed that he's just commandeered from me. I made him a star plushie. I'll put a picture of it up. I'm not sure which side I'm going to put things yet, but it will be up there somewhere. I made him like a star plushie yesterday, and he loves it. He was made up and I handed it to him today after school. So yeah, he does have quite a few, but I just thought I'd seen, obviously, Katie Being Creative, Crochet by Jenna, and Lumi Art, they do markets and they sell things. I was like, I want to give that a try. That looks really fun. So I booked my first market, which was on the 12th of August of this year. So yeah, I'd made up a bunch of stuff. So I had like little octopuses, pickles, little candy mushrooms. These are one of my favourites. I love these. I will put anything I show as well, I will put in the description where the patterns are from, because obviously other people might want to make these. I mean, these octopuses, look how cute. I love the tentacles. I've seen a few where they're just like little tentacles like this, but I like to fiddle with things, so this is my favourite pattern for octopuses. But yeah, like I'd made so much stuff, and just as I was about to do my market, well, it was a couple of weeks before, it wasn't just about, I learned about the UK CA testing, and obviously I am in the UK, so that's where I would be mainly selling, especially at markets and stuff. And that was like, whoa, what? I've got to test these things. Obviously watching a lot of American crocheters, the UKCA marking isn't a thing, and I'm not sure if testing and stuff is a thing that they have to do, but I just never heard anything about it. I'd never watched anyone in the UK crocheting, so that was like a big stress, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna give it up. It just seemed too much. And my partner and my friend, who she's very crafty as well, she's great, she's got her own Etsy shops and stuff, which you should also check out. I will link those. But she was like, oh, I'll help you. So she came around and we did all the weight testing, and I think the most upsetting thing was having to burn the plushies. So you have to burn one, like make 2 samples, and it was the over 15 centimeters one. So as I was still quite new, it was taking me such a long time. So I was spending all these hours on these plushies, and you have to like make 2 samples and burn them both. I was like, oh no, the plushies. But I mean, it had to be done, so I did it. Basically, I did all the tests on them, and I think there was one thing that didn't pass. It was like my little triceratops, so I just stopped making those basically. But the rest of them passed, flying colours. They didn't even set on fire, it just extinguished, so that was good. got all the certificates I needed for the yarns I was using and such, and went and did my first markets. And do you know what, I was really nervous for it. I mean, I do suffer from anxiety, especially social anxiety. I'm quite bad at like just even getting out the house by myself, but I pushed myself and I went and did it, and I had a really nice day. It was just in the local park near to my house, and my friend who I mentioned before was also doing it. She's the one who said like, oh, you know, come and do this. So we had like her gazebo and we both had our table underneath it, so I had someone to chat to as well, which was really nice. And yeah, you know, I did really well. I'd made just upwards of £300 at my first market, so I was like, ooh, I like this. And then a couple of weeks later I was just making plushies. I was planning on opening my Etsy. I'd actually worked on a pattern for Robin. I'm just gonna grab that because I have that in the box next. Okay, I'm back. So I've been looking for a robin pattern because I wanted to make stuff for Christmas, and I love robins, and I couldn't find one, so I decided to just have a go at making it myself. So here's a little robin, and this one is in Fluttered by Chunky, and then this one is in Yarn Art Dolce. Don't know if I'm saying that right, but this one's a little bit bigger, but they're so cute. Look at their little wings, little legs. So yeah, I made this pattern myself and I was so proud. Obviously I posted it on Instagram and got some testers and stuff, and it is now available on my Etsy, which I opened on the 1st of October. I did finally do it. I will also link that in the description of the video, so if you do want to have a look at, there's only one pattern on there so far. I do plan to do more, but if you want to have a look at that, or the plushies I have on there for sale, I will link that in the description. I think it's also linked in my bio on my link tree, possibly, but not 100% sure. Anyway, my partner mentioned that there was like not like a proper Comic-Con where there's like guests and stuff, but there was a little Comic-Con in the shopping centre near us, and they were like looking for traders, so I applied to that. That one was £50, I think, and I was like, because obviously with Comic-Con, people, you know, they want to buy merchandise and like posters and, you know, things like that. I went to Comic-Con in Liverpool last October, and I met Dustin from Stranger Things, Get Your Matarazzo. That was amazing. Great day. Anyway, sorry, going off topic, which is why I have my list of points, because I will do that. I will ramble. Sorry, still rambling. I've lost where I am now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the market. So I went and did it, and do you know what, like it was really, really good. I was next to this lovely lady who was selling freeze-dried sweets, which were amazing, by the way. So good. I bought Skittles, and I still need to text her and get some more because I'm missing those freeze-dried Skittles. They were so good. But she was really nice, so I was chatting to her, and obviously my partner was there and his sister came. I'm breastfeeding the baby, so I have to have her with me, so my partner kind of was walking around the shopping centre with her until she needed feeding. And I ended up making over £600 at that market, which again was really good. I was really made up with that. I couldn't believe it. It's, you know, it's great, people coming up and, you know, you spent all this time like perfecting the craft and then making the things, and then people actually want to buy them. It's so nice. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was a really nice experience. I think there's shorts on my YouTube of before and after of both my markets, so you can go check those out if you want. They're on there somewhere. But yeah, so I've done 2 markets so far, and I have 2 more booked. I think I'm a bit crazy for this, to be honest. I have one on the 2nd of December, which is like a school fair in a high school near me, and then I have another one on the day after, on the 3rd of December, which is, it's the same as the first market I did, so it's in the park near my house. They do like an eco-fest sort of thing, not sure why the quotation marks, but there we go. But yeah, so I'm quite looking forward to that, because obviously last time it was really good. However, it was really nice weather last time and there was a fair in the park, so it might not be as busy this time. But even just for the experience and just to meet people, it's really nice. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I am really looking forward to that. I am currently like going mad making things at the moment. This is my current work in progress. It's a stingray, so he's still on the hook. It's kind of hard to try and get through things at the moment. Obviously with having the baby and breastfeeding her, she does take up a lot of my time. It's just really like to be put down. So it is kind of hard to get it done, but you know what, I'm getting there. I've made quite a few recently. I've made, this is one of my favourite pans, Tofu the turtle. Look at him. This is King Cole. I'm not sure what type of yarn it is, but it's like flowers. It kind of looks like the I've seen the American YouTubers use Parfait the bloom yarn, and it looks just like that, and it's so soft and it's just so cute. So yeah, I have been kind of working hard trying to get stuff done ready for those 2 markets. I love these mushy pops. This is I think the title is Meg Makes Crochet, I believe, and the mushy pops are cable and canvas in the itty bitty pops. Love those. I do plan on making some of their bigger ones soon as well, but just trying to get my inventory made basically for the 2 markets. I wrote a list of what I wanted for the one and then booked the second one, so I can't want to double everything. So yeah, that's taking me quite some time. Have little geckos as well. So kind of, I have uploaded a short of this. I made a list and then I went on a random number generator. You need to pick one just to make it a bit easier, because making like loads of one thing is really stressful, and I hate making decisions, so having to choose which one to make, it's just like nah. So that's been a really good way for me to do it with a random number generator. So yeah, that's a bit about me and my crocheting journey and what my channel is going to be about. I do have an Instagram, a TikTok, a Facebook page, and obviously an Etsy as well. I've only made 2 sales on my Etsy so far. It's for my robin pattern. I'm just kind of trying to build my social medias up so that people can see my Etsy and trust me as a seller. Because obviously, I mean, looking at my Etsy and seeing 2 sales and no reviews, it's like, is this like a real person? So yeah, I do want to kind of build up my social media and stuff. Again, this is why I've decided to start a YouTube. That along with I just love the crochet community, and I would really like to make some crochet friends, as I don't really have any. I have recently spoken to someone on TikTok and Instagram who is a crocheter, and she's really nice. So it's nice to talk to someone who like does this sort of thing. Like, I really enjoy it. So yeah, I would like to make some crochet friends. But I will try to upload a video at least once a fortnight. I will try and do 1 a week, but I can't promise, obviously, with the 2 kids, the dogs, my rabbit, general day-to-day things. It's kind of hard. It's taken me like about 2 weeks to be able to record this video, to be honest. So yeah, I will hopefully upload 1 a week, but it's most likely going to be 1 a fortnight. If anyone has any ideas of videos they'd like to see from me, just drop them in the comments and I will try my best to do those. And if anyone has any questions about me or the plushies or crocheting or anything like that, again, leave them in the comments and I will try my best to reply. I will most likely reply. I'm pretty good at replying to comments and stuff. I'm good with social media that way. But yeah, my shorts will be uploaded more often, because once I've done a TikTok, I put it on YouTube, just obviously for people to see on there as well. So that content will be there. But yeah, that's pretty much all. If you've watched to the end, thank you so much. Sorry for the rambling. I'm really, really good at rambling, quite skilled at that. But yeah, thank you for watching. I would really appreciate anyone who likes, comments, or subscribes. I'm not going to be like, hey, please subscribe, because I've just not got it in me, but I would appreciate any subscribers and anything like that. Again, links for everything will be in the description of this video. So patterns, Instagram, Etsy, all those things will be in the description. And I will see you in the next video.